We're going to set up a game camera right here. And of course, the ultimate prize is a Sasquatch on game camera. It doesn't happen very often, but
arguably the most famous trail photographs of a possible Sasquatch are called the Jacobs photographs. The Jacobs photographs were taken in northwest Pennsylvania, and they show what very well could be a juvenile Sasquatch. If the Jacobs photographs do in fact show a juvenile Sasquatch, they're very important for a couple reasons. First reason is they're close and fairly clear. There are very few, if any, good photographs of juvenile Sasquatches. This is probably the best. Another reason the Jacobs photographs are important is because it actually shows that Sasquatches can be captured by trail cameras. So many trail cameras get deployed and almost no photographs of Sasquatches come in. It's encouraging to people like me.
And it's intriguing. Obviously, the limb proportions are not bear-like. It seems to be very long-legged and long-limbed. The proportions look more like a chimpanzee than they do like a human.
On that note, let's bring in the producer of World's Greatest Hoaxes Exposed, Bob Kiviat. Good evening, Bob.
Hi, how you doing?
Well, here we go again. I suppose the idea that this is kind of hunched over, one picture's a little easier to make out than the other, the thing's head possibly obscured by its torso, of course its heart did tell. What do you make of this?
Well, you know, it's interesting. They have shot this with surveillance cameras, or a surveillance camera, which is apparently what's going on a lot with phenomena these days. Surveillance cameras are capturing things that are truly sometimes inexplicable. This appears to be a mystery. Right before this was shot, apparently you see bears, or a bear, at least one. So you do see something that's not a Bigfoot or something, and then you see this. So it's truly a mystery, I think.
And
they really do.
As you suggest, the camera that was planted there by the hunter also had previously taken this picture of the two baby bears, and when you compare the two to the so-called Bigfoot picture, your point is well taken that there is some sort of difference. We're looking here at the bears, and the bears have apparently glow-in-the-dark eyes from outer space or something because they're just clear. And then there's this other thing. But so the basic premise of this is if this is a stunt. The two photographs are there to create the contrast, to create the doubt in your mind. Is that the idea if it isn't legit?
Well, absolutely. The idea that maybe someone knew that he had set up the camera and that this was sort of a trick played on him is quite possible. But again, you're looking at a photographic anomaly. I mean, let's face it, this looks like a biped of some type. The legs look very long. It doesn't look like any bear that I've ever seen. So to call it a hoax simply because it can't explain it, I think that's not fair.
Andrew.
Well, good evening, John. Those pictures have sparked national attention from various news outlets, and the majority of people in Johnsonburg say rightfully so.
I think it looks like an ape.
I think it's real. I think it's a Sasquatch. It's too long to be a bear. You know, the arms and legs are too long. It's more ape-like.
To me, it looks like a Bigfoot because I used to hunt and I know what a bear looks like, and that's not a bear, I'll tell you right now.